It's time to demand from our leaders that they show empathy to the struggling, compassion to the destitute. I don't think cruelty is some virtue that shows us how much of a man you are. Blatant racism doesn't make you tough, it just makes you a racist.
First thing I'd like to say in response to my governor's words there, and that was not recent, it was from a while ago. First thing I would like to say is they're not leaders, they're elected officials. When we start referring to the politicians who hold elected office in this country as our leaders, and I've slipped up and said that a few times myself, we start to look at things through a different lens. We need to remind ourselves constantly and through the verbiage that we use that they are not leading us, they are representing us in an elected position. They work for us. So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say is yes, racism doesn't show anything other than your racism. Being a racist only shows that you are willing to hate other people solely based, on the way they look and a perceived misconception about them. That's it. The last thing I'm going to say is watch out for this guy. He's our governor here in Illinois. I believe he's going to win re-election in November in a walk. And he is a very rare entity. He's a billionaire who's also extraordinarily progressive. Imagine a Bernie Sanders-ish type of candidate with the money to turn your lights out. A true billionaire. Yes, a progressive billionaire runs the state of Illinois, and he is going to be throwing his hat into the presidential ring in the coming election, in the coming presidential election in 2028. Is he going to get the nomination? I don't know. Does he have a good chance of getting the nomination? Right now, I think so. Right now, I think the top two contenders are going to be J.B. Pritzker and Gavin Newsom out of California. Having said that, there are going to be people that we're not even thinking about that are going to rise to the top. There are going to be a lot more contenders than just these two people. I'm just saying, from a standpoint of somebody that lives in his state, watches him operate, listens to him speak, understands the positions that he holds. Yes, he is a billionaire, but yes, he is also he's further left than almost any of the mainstream folks you can think of. Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer, Pete Buttigieg. J.B. Pritzker is extraordinarily progressive. So watch for him to kind of slide into that progressive slot during the presidential debates.